Hey there, I'm Major Emma Jr. Welcome to World of Warships Legends. As you begin your journey, this video is meant for those who have passed those first 10 games and are on to basically this screen. We got a bunch of different tabs. If you have any containers to open up, you go to this bottom left-hand side here, down here, or you can hit triangle on PlayStation. I don't know what it is on Xbox. I haven't played Xbox in a while, but you can go open up here. But the shortcut is down here. Click on that, and you can open up all the containers that Wargaming gives you or you earn. Go to the store here. You can go to the offers, and every day you'll have a daily reward. You can claim that. And also the offers are kind of like hey, what's on sale this week? So they have that available for you. If you ever want to buy doubloons, this is the doubloons tab that you can click on it and purchase whatever you like. The featured is basically like the beginning. It's almost like the front page and what's the biggest draw for the next few weeks or 6 weeks, whatever it is for that update. You go over to special, and for that update, these are all the different available items for Pirate Legends. That's what's going on right now. As this video is being made, it's the December 9th, 2024. So this is the update for that we're currently in right now. New Year's coming, a bunch of different things you can look at. Every single update is going to have different things. So be sure to just take some time. You don't have to spend any money on this game. But if you do want to, there's a lot here. They give you a lot of options. Most updates are pretty good when it comes to buying ships or buying crates, commanders, all that stuff available in the game. There's things in the game that are sometimes like you can only buy it, either ships or commanders that you can earn through avenues. You can earn through working through different challenges and earning doubloons that way, and then using those doubloons to buy commanders, or there's event commanders that you can earn through different challenges. The other tab is the ships. The recommended, a lot of times it'll show like the sale ships on this one. Then you got the bureau ships, and those bureau ships you can unlock through coins, or the credits or doubloons. And then you go through each of the factions and what's available to buy. Premium, these are the premium days. When you have premium days active, I have 991. The premium days just give you more bonuses for your matches. So when we go over to commanders, you can buy all the different commanders that are available here. You can buy commanders through Commander XP, and you earn Commander XP through your matches. At the end of each match, you have an economy tab, and you can kind of look at what you earned from your ship, what you earn from your commanders and all that stuff. And then you have flags. These are the containers that they have available throughout the year. There's like the fall crate, the winter crate, the spring crate, and the summer crate. Actually, is there a summer one? I think there might be a summer one. And then Forge. So Forge is interesting because I believe 2 years ago they came out with it, I believe, where you go through and you earn steel, and steel is earned through like arenas. It's earned through a bunch of different events throughout the year, and the ships themselves offer you a certain amount of steel for wins sometimes too. So, and this is the supply where you can buy the flags. The flags here, the boosters, I call them flags, but they're boosters. They each help with something different. So we got credit boosters, like ship XP, credit boosters, commander XP, which is what you would use to boost your commander to, I think, to level 6. And then after that, you have to use like commendations and then insignias and personal commendations to get them higher, which we'll talk about in a second. But these basically, like, you earn this XP to buy commanders and upgrade them. And then you got the global XP, which is for ships. You can use this to buy ships. Some ships are available for global XP purchase, but what a lot of people use this for, including myself, is you hoard enough of this, which is this green a currency up at the top here, this one here, to progress your ships along, which we'll show you in a little while as well. Common battle booster. This one is, each one of these gives your ship a boost in the battle, whether it's decreasing the reload time of your consumables, increasing your movement speed, and increasing your main battery range. And yeah, that's basically this tab here. That's the store. Your bureau, all your bureau projects are here. You can activate it. It tells you which ones are active, which ones are not. And then archive are all the other projects that you basically finished already. So you got your missions, which is kind of what I was talking about. You earn through the battle pass. Well, we call it a campaign on this one, but you get admiralty backing, which is basically like the premium. It's like a battle pass, basically, that you purchase it. It's 2,500 doubloons, and then you'll earn. I gotta scroll all the way over here. But I'll show you. These are all the different stages that I've gone through. But you basically earn the top and the bottom rewards, just like all the other games that have battle passes. So, and then as you progress, once you get to the milestone to get that end reward, then after that you just earn steel. So, which is what that 5 crate is, right above the, right next to the renowned word there. So you earn steel every single time you get a next milestone. And then your ship at the end of the campaign is your reward. And you can purchase the entire campaign, like basically, or purchasing an entire battle pass. You can do that too. This shows you all the commanders that you have earned in the game and or bought. And then it tells you what their level is. The highest that you can get your commanders is 16-4, which what that means is you get it all the way to 16, and then you upgrade the legendary to 4. Each one of these upgrades will grant you another boost in its. So if I boost, this is Arleigh-Burke, if I get them to 16-4, then you'll see the 4th slot of each of the perks be filled up. So, and then they each have inspirations. And you build your commanders however you'd like. You'll find out. There's a lot of videos out there right now. Spartan Elite 43, Where Are You, Aaron? Zarkoon, PG Rapids, Monk 52, Hivehound. All these guys on YouTube. Find them. They have a lot of videos already over the last 5 years that have basically all your commander needs. So they have all these different builds and whatnot that you can use. So most of these content creators, also at the end of their video or in the beginning, they have what their build is and things you can work for. But right now, since you guys are just starting out, it's just kind of a nice idea to see how the game is laid out. Everything's by faction for the commanders and for the ships. And then, you can look through the entire tree. What I suggest when you're first starting out is just make sure that you're trying everything. This is an experiment for you. You're going to find the niche in this game, and you're going to roll with it. Sometimes people are going to be just sticking in the cruisers the whole time. Sometimes you're going to be destroyers. Each of the trees is organized the same way. Destroyers are at the top, then the cruisers, and then whenever you see a branch off, that's always like a alternate line. It's the same, style. It's still cruisers, but they're an alternate line, meaning that they specialize in something a little different. These are the light cruisers up at the top, and then these are the heavy cruisers, as just an example. And then same thing with the battleships. You'll see that, and also the destroyers will have alternate lines as well. So some of the, as we progress in the game, you're going to see more and more ships be available for unlock. And, more and more ships be added to the game. So, yeah, it's people like you that are joining this game that make this game bigger and bigger. So, again, welcome. So those are the ships. Then you have, obviously, your standard. your arcade now and your AI, and then you also have your training rooms where you can go in there. Every ship that you have unlocked, you can kind of mess around, and you can look at all the different maps. You just pick a ship. You can create a private room, which here you can join a room, or you can create one, and then down onto the right side here, you can click on this and you can create a private room. Then you can pick whatever map you'd like. So there's all the maps are going to be available for you. There's not any unlocking of maps. So yeah. The different tiers, I haven't really gone through this yet, but this is a filter. You hold square, you can create a filter. So if I want to see all my tier 5s, all my tier 5s are going to be shown here like that. And then you can do last battle played, or last time. So like for example, the Vesser on tier 5. So this ship right here is the latest ship that I have played at tier 5. But if I also down here select order by type, then you have like all your destroyers on one side and then all your battleships and whatnot on the other. So it goes like destroyers, cruisers, battleships, and then carriers. You can go by tier, you can go by nation, which is what I originally had for many years. But lately, since I've been kind of streaming and picking ships and whatnot, I just have last battle played, because then I know what, you know, ships to play, if that makes sense. You can also order things by ship type. You got destroyers, cruisers, battleships, carriers. Now, the other thing to look at is, so you basically know what all these tabs mean, but down here you got your containers, you got your clan. If you are part of a fleet, if you're not part of a fleet, that's totally okay. I will say, try to see if you can find your way into a fleet, because the fleets give you a lot more bonuses for your wins. For example, if you look down here, let me hide my camera quick. But you can see all the bonuses for being a part of this fleet, what you get. So it's really nice. Then you go to collections, which is all these cards that you get through these events that are available throughout the year. You'll see the cards. Your social, all your buddies. You can click on looking for division, and a lot of times within a few seconds you'll get an invite from somebody random. Also, if you have a hard time finding your buddy, you can have them click looking for division and they'll pop up here on this list. Invites, obviously this is where you get invited. I have no friends, so I'm not being invited anywhere. You can find friends. Then you have your in-network friends, out-of-network friends. So my, you know, PlayStation Network buddies, my Legends friends. Basically, when I say when it says Legends friends, a lot of times that has to do with the fact that they're in a different platform. After you're done looking at social, then you look at your service record. It just gives you your summary. Now, obviously right now, since you just started out, you're not going to see, you know, probably a whole lot of games. And that's totally fine. It tells you how many ships you got, how many commanders, how many battles, yada, 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 right? Then you scroll over to your statistics. You just kind of scroll around, you know, standard, ranked. Now they itemized everything, so it's really nice to just kind of go through and you can see all your medals, all the patches you've earned, recent battles, and notifications. So recent battles is, this is important. When you close out of your game, this doesn't save. So let's say you play 10 matches and you wanted to save one of them, make sure, like a screenshot of it, make sure you go into here before you close out the game, because as you're playing the game, it'll save your games. It'll save like your recent battles that you've had that day, but the minute you end the session and you close out of the app, it won't save this. So make sure that like I learned that early on. Obviously everybody, you know, learned it early on too, but it's very important that you know, like, you can't go back into the game and look at, you know, because they're not going to save all those. You know, there's a lot of battles that you're going to be playing. So anyways, then you go to your settings, you kind of mess around. Right now I'm on preset 5. You mess around with, you know, your port. You can look at, well, whatever port you want is basically your background. Network enabled. I recommend you enable it so that you find games quicker. People that have it disabled, I'll just speak for myself. I don't like people that have the cross-play off, because what happens is that I get pulled into their game, and there's less players typically in that match. Sometimes you'll get into like a 4v4 match on standard, so that's always really annoying. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Follow World of Warships Legends on YouTube. They do a lot of updates on there, as well as their Discord. And if you need a Discord link to the game, or the game's Discord link, I'm trying to say that right, I will have that in the description below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you soon.